January 2nd, 2006. My wife and kids live in a happy suburban home. Life is great here, and I think I love it here. like, brother, it's either you do or you don't. You don't think you do. I just realized how dumb I sounded. Life is great, and Life is great here, and I think I love it here. Okay, you said here twice. I never want to move away. It's too perfect. I work at, why did I write down a place that's, like, in my town? Like, are you a fucking idiot? I work at blank. My friend Raymond works there with me too. Sometimes outside of work, he comes to visit sometimes, and we go on a walk and talk about the previous baseball meet. Ugh, and you play baseball? God, no wonder you get killed later. January 6th, 2006. I can't believe I just did that. I just made Raymond mad. He is a madman when he gets mad. Well, no shit, he's mad! Usually he calms down in 10 seconds. You time it? Usually he calms down in 10 seconds. But I don't think this time. All I did was tell him that I didn't want to be his friend anymore. I think I've spotted your problem. And he went crazy. I left work and he chased me. I escaped and he laid outside my front door, waiting for me. He left eventually, but I know he'll be back soon. February 9th, 2006. My family's missing. I don't know what happened, but they're gone. I found no fingerprints of them or anything. They just disappeared without a trace. Our home is also a train wreck now. It's almost as if we got robbed. Gibberish was written on the wall in permanent marker, and everything was torn to shreds and thrown around. Our ceiling was collapsing too. Shit, did he run a bulldozer through the house? Like, god damn. I then got a call from an unknown number. I'm not always... We're gonna act like that didn't happen, okay? I'm always not too sure about unknown people, but I need all the help I can get to find my family. There was a harsh, whispering voice on the other end, and it said, "This is what you get for abandoning me, Jake." Jake. It sounded a lot like Raymond, but I wasn't sure. The unknown person then sent me a picture of my family.
No! No! No!
They were tied up, beaten nearly to death, and looked like they haven't seen the sun in decades. I felt like screaming, crying, having a mental breakdown, but then I realized something. My 19-year-old son, Alex, was absent from it all. I mean, hey, look on the bright side, at least your son's gonna live. I hope. I called Alex to see if he was okay, or at least still alive, but I got no answer. Then I heard my front door open. I grabbed my gun and started aiming. I saw Raymond there, and dropped the gun and put my hands up when he pulled out a larger blank. Then he dropped the gun. Why the fuck would he drop his gun? Is he stupid? Then he dropped the gun and said the same thing. Okay, hold on. I need to give Raymond a voice. Hold on.
Jake, this is what happens when you abandon me. I'll kill you.
Oh my. Immediately after that, Raymond leaned down and kicked me right in the face, then kicked me harder in the head, and then my jaw. I fell flat on the floor. I couldn't feel anything. I couldn't talk because my jaw was in extreme pain. I felt lightheaded. I couldn't move. Everything went blurry. I was dragged out of my house and thrown into the back of Raymond's truck. I felt an extreme pain in my head. I looked at the floor and everything went black. I passed out. Fucking pussy. February 20th, 2006. I woke up in a dark room, and Raymond was in front of me. He had a giant cleaver in his hand, and my family was behind him. I was in a chair, and my body felt numb.
Stand up,
Raymond said. Let me go. I murmured, still feeling pain in my lower jaw. My mouth bled and some teeth fell out. Other than that, I was fine.
Not until you be my friend again,
Raymond said. Nah, but tell me why this motherfucker's so desperate for oomphs that he fucking... Did I just say oomphs? What the fuck is... Nah, but tell me why this man is so desperate for friends that he's willing to kidnap a man's family just so he'll stay friends with him. Like, I think you're just kind of a massive pussy if you do that, honestly. Raymond pointed at my family.
This is your family, and this is my cleaver. Now, do you want to die or sacrifice? Is that the right word? Or sacrifice your family?
I couldn't choose. I wanted my family to live, but at the same time, I couldn't die. Wow, we got a selfish protagonist in here. Oh, buddy. Raymond noticed my silence and said,
Very well, then.
He turned to my family with the cleaver, and I noticed that Alex wasn't there. But I stopped thinking about that when I saw Raymond slicing my wife's brain in half with blood flying! I began weeping, but Raymond put tape over my mouth and tied me to the chair so I couldn't escape. After Raymond finished off my wife, he went for Pete, my other son. He killed him by decapitating him. His head landed by my feet. I had the urge to scream, but I had to restrain myself so I wouldn't die. After Raymond killed Pete and Marge, my daughter, he went for my dog. I could not let the dog die. I leaped to him in my chair and screamed. The next thing I know, I'm on the floor with a deep cut across my face. I cried in absolute pain, but at least the dog was still alive. He used his energy to break free before Raymond could get him.
You little fucking piece of shit. You let that little cunt escape. Oh, you really fucking doing it this time. You better get up and run before I fucking slice up your ass.
This is an actual line of dialogue I wrote, by the way. I moved my feet and managed to get up. I ran out of Raymond's basement and into the night sky. And why did I use a stock image here? I ran until I was home again. Raymond's house is far... Raymond's house isn't far from mine, so I ran home. You already said that, damn it. I got some scissors to cut myself out of the chair. How did you run with the chair on you? Like, did you just waddle the whole way? I felt like I was being watched, but still got to sleep. Before I knew it though, I was grabbed and violently smacked repeatedly until I blacked out. All that crossed my mind was Alex. I worried about him so much that I could do nothing but think about him at the moment. Before I blacked out, Alex crossed my mind. And when I noticed it, no, what? What is this writing? Please, Alex. Please be okay. You're one of the only ones left that I have. Bro, what is this corny ass writing, bro? 2006. I woke up in a bathtub full of ice. I cannot reveal what day it is, as I don't know. Wait, that implies that he's writing this. Wait, how are you writing if you're, like, in a bathtub full of ice? Like, aren't you, like, cold? Raymond in there with me, and he has an axe. Oh my god. I just noticed I'm strapped to the tub, okay. So I can't escape. Raymond's approaching me with the axe. Let's just hope it's short and painless. Oh god! Raymond just fucking sliced my kidneys out. I'm fucking in some serious pain right now. I can't fucking move or leave. Raymond is now aiming for my goddamn heart. I swear to god this will not end well. I just want to write my last word. You're not writing shit. You don't have like a journal or nothing. Like this is all an internal monologue. What are you writing? Alex, that's a flash flood notification on my phone. That's cool. Alex, if you're still out there, call the police on this man. He's committed murder and is about to kill me. If you find this, I am dead. Wait, so he is writing this? Wait. This story makes no fucking sense. Oh god, he's raising the axe up. I don't even know what to do. I just need to say something first. The dog, he's... Okay, like, I just have to question why this key mash is even here. Like, did he just slam on the keyboard while he was being fucking gutted? Like, what is he doing? Updating his Tumblr with all the details of what's happening to him? Also, how are you even writing this? I thought you were strapped to the tub. Like, are your hands free? If your hands are free, then that's pretty dumb on this Raymond guy's part. Like, you can get out easy. Alex's POV. I'm in an alley. I've been trying to find Dad for the past few days. Dad's friend or something destroyed our house and kidnapped the family and left Dad. I fled before Dad's friend could catch me. He tried going after me, but he couldn't catch up. Alright, man, that was a very redundant sentence. After that, I knew I couldn't go back home, but by now I am so goddamn hungry and I need food badly. My money was stolen and squished into a puddle of rain days ago. Well, shit, man, sucks to be you, I guess. I then made the decision to get back home. I don't know if I should, but I need to. Oh god.
No. No!
The house. It's gone. It burned down. The only things I could salvage from it were some loose screws and wood planks and a lamp. Other than that, no food. I have nothing now. I've lost my belongings in the fire. Nothing remains. I mean, damn, sorry for your loss, but that's an issue, not an me. It's been half an hour. Dad's friend found me and I'm running away right now. He almost killed me, but I managed to escape. I ran into this dark, scary house to hide in. No one is there right now, so I can hide without anyone reporting me. Dude, just hide in like a dumpster, like a normal person. Like, you don't need to like go into somebody's house. I went into a hallway and I found a room. It seemed to be a bathroom. There's a very dirty sink, a very nasty looking toilet, and a bathtub full of ice, and
oh my god! Dad's in there, but he's not even alive! There's a hole in his stomach, his kidneys are missing, and there's a hole in his chest, and his heart is missing. I feel like crying and vomiting at the same time. I can't even look at this. I can't even look at this anymore. I don't want to look. I'm looking away.
oh no, he's found me. Dad's friend found me. I'm cornered, and he's locked the door. I can't leave. He threw the key in the toilet and flushed it afterwards. Wait, but then he can't leave. Wait, how is he? This the worst killer ever! Oh my god!
Just tell me, how much did you see?
I could do nothing. Dad was dead. Gone. Nothing left.
Don't worry, Alex. I have special plans for you.
Dad's friend then grabbed me and slapped me so hard I think he broke my nose. My vision went blurry. The last thing I saw was Dad's friend staring into my soul. Then everything went white, and then pitch black. Jake's POV. Okay, I feel like I have to explain this. So, this is just another example of my very egregious writing. The Jake that we're seeing here is not the main character, cause like midway through writing this, I forgot that I had named the main character Jake. So there are two Jakes in this story, and the Jake that we're seeing right now is not the main character. So Alex hasn't been around for the past week. I'm chill though, dude. Gerald's saying he might be dead and worrying and all that shit, but I'm chill, dude. You already said that! Alex is fine. If he wasn't fine, he'd fucking let us know. I just proved Gerald wrong. Gerald's POV. Jake is so okay. I did not know that was in this. Jake is so stupid. He thinks Alex is all good and stuff, but I don't believe him. Alex hasn't contacted us for days. I know he's not okay. Why are you so concerned? What are you, his gay lover? I mean, I'm not judging. 2 days later, more like 2 years. Like there was like a 2-year gap to when I wrote the last part and then this. Like what the hell? I've gone to find Alex. Jake is being why? Jake is being a fucking idiot right now. From the voicemails he sent me, Alex had went into a scary looking house, and then he said Raymond found Alex in the bathroom, and that was the last any of us heard from him. What was Alex just on his phone to like calling his friends? Is like, hey, so this old ass man found me in his bathroom. I'm probably gonna die. Bye. Like, what the fuck? I went to the address of the house that Alex sent me and I went inside. I looked for the bathroom Alex told me about and came across the bathroom. Do I even need to explain what was wrong with that last sentence? The door had been broken down and Alex's dad was in the ice-filled bathtub with no kidneys or heart. Okay, seriously, what was up with me in, like, taking people's kidneys? Like, it's not even just this story. A lot of stories I wrote back then had people getting their kidneys taken. Like, what's wrong with me? Blood was leaking out of the tub onto the floor. Blood was also on the door. I think it was Alex's blood. That's probably Alex's blood. The blood seemed to create a trail starting from the door and leading up the stairs. I followed it and it led to The back door? The sliding glass door that led to the back patio was shattered, and it was open, and the blood trail continued on through the patio and into the forest. I had to search there, even though it was so late at night. Or, the better option, go home! I got my flashlight out of the backpack that I had, and began walking into the woods. Eventually, the trail of blood and stopped. Okay, I think you meant had. The trail of blood had stopped, but there was just more forest. That's when I knew an injured Alex was somewhere in here with me, and I had to find him. But is he though? Is he though? I started calling out his name. Alex, are you here? No answer. All I heard was crickets in the trees and leaves. Again, I called out. Alex, answer me! This time, I heard a faint growl in the distance, along with leaves rustling. The rustling was coming closer, and it almost sounded like footprints. You mean footsteps! Then a figure walked out of the darkness. It looked a lot like Alex, but I didn't want to turn on my flashlight to see what happened to him. I heard more growling, and out of fear, I whispered. Alex? Then Alex walked towards me, hands reaching out to me. He grabbed me and started strangling me. I almost stopped breathing, but managed to escape his grip. That's when I saw a glowing human eye on Alex's silhouette's face. I then realized this was not Alex. This was an impersonator, a doppelganger. An imposter, perhaps? Just not Alex at all. Alex ran towards me, but I ran away. I ran for what seemed like miles until I ran smack into a street. On the side of the street was an abandoned car, but it was in mint condition. I got it and started driving away. How did you get it and start driving? You don't have the keys. Also, could this technically count as motor vehicle theft? Alex just stood there, his head turned to the side in a way I could never imagine. I drove faster when I saw his glowing eyes staring deeply into my soul. I drove until I reached home. I told Jake about what I saw. He didn't believe me. That little fucker. How does he sleep at night knowing he doesn't believe he's lost a friend? This dialogue, man. It's been 4 days since I found Alex like that. I found Alex's car, parked in the parking garage of an abandoned building near the other end of town. A dick was drawn on the back windshield with a pink Sharpie, and inside I found a bunch of unexplainable things. There was a hotel key sitting on the dashboard that I couldn't identify, along with a trench coat, a pair of shoes with blood on them, a fish hook, a bloody knife, and 2 large garbage bags. I don't even want to know what's in the bags. I also keep hearing growls in the forest where I found Alex. I have a feeling Raymond did something to him. Raymond had to. Speaking of Raymond, where is he now? Vance's POV. Okay, new character. My dad is beating me again. What the fuck else is new? Yesterday he pinned me to a wall and told me that he killed an entire family and that I would be next if I told somebody. I'm so fucking scared, Dad. You're so fucking scary. Judging by the news on TV, my dad actually did murder a family. Well, it's unconfirmed, but there were 4 bodies found in an abandoned house next door, and the main suspect is him. Now I'm actually scared of my dad, and I have a feeling he's the murderer. I can't live like this. I have to get out. Now. This dialogue is actually so fucking corny. Right now, I'm in a forest next to the house where the bodies were found, and I'm looking for a place to stay because my dad is an unsafe person. I keep hearing fucking growls. Whatever that shit is, it better shut the fuck up! I decided to sleep in a tree to avoid whatever the growling thing was, and I was dozing off before I heard crying down below. I looked down and there was no one there. I then tried to fall back asleep, but then I heard it again. I looked down, nothing. Trying to fall back asleep, more crying. I climbed down the tree and yelled at whoever was crying to show themselves. Right then, I felt a hand touch my shoulder. I turned around and... Oh my fucking god! That's literally the end of the story. Like, I never finished it, and I haven't touched it since February of 2021. So, I don't know what you guys think, but my consensus is that it's very bad and that nobody should like it. Yeah, it wasn't a very enjoyable read. I literally had to spread this recording across multiple days just because I hated reading it so much. Anyway, I hope you guys like this thing I did. It's probably gonna be one of my longest videos when this is uploaded, so, I'll see you guys later, I hope.